Hi!
What happened there, Kath?
Well, we were trying to get through that bloody airlock.
Yes, we were. Well, welcome back to our little bubble here on the allotment, our little greenhouse. I thought you might like to know about what's happening with this new festival that we've just launched, the Spaced Out Festival by UrbanCanvas. Perhaps you could tell us more, Kath?
Yeah, I can fill you in a bit.
Fill us in.
It's the third and final virtual lockdown festival of 2020.
Yes.
And what a year it's been.
Hasn't it
for all of us.
Yeah.
For lots of different reasons.
Yes.
And especially including COVID.
I know.
But what a great time to be doing things like this and getting horses together from across the globe, descending onto the virtual world with a live element.
Yeah.
This time round, third time round, we'll be collaborating and teaming up with Springwoods High School in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Fabulous school, some talented students coming out of that school. Brilliant.
Yeah. And you know what? We've been talking to Springwoods, and we said to them, do you know what would be a great idea if you could just send us a video and make it really sort of like a bit cerebral,
a bit quirky,
a bit arty, not quirky. No, we didn't say quirky, Kath.
We did originally.
We said no, we didn't, Kath. We said artistic, right? We said we want it artistic and cerebral and of some kind of. We want to give it some gravity. Gravity to the occasion. Yeah. We want to lend gravity. So what they've done, they've sent us a video, and it looks like this.
Hi, I'm Apollo. You know me from the first time we went on the moon. This is my sister Artemis. She is the next in line for the next moon mission in 2024.
The Artemis moon mission will take the first woman and the next man to the moon. See you in 2024.
Hi, my name is Cameron Cooper, and I'll be the host for this video.
Co-host!
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so for this video, we're going to be doing UrbanCanvas. It's all space related, so it's going to be very fun. I'm going to get a bunch of interviews, and yeah, so if you didn't know, I'm a tiger today. God, you better get this right. If you don't get this right, then you're off the team.
Okay.
You're literally gonna be fired.
Okay. Go.
First question. How do you feel about space?
It's pretty dope.
Space is non-existent. Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Big. It's fabulous.
Fabulous. Okay. Now we're going to enter the trivia portion of our series, where we're going to start asking you trivia questions. At what rate do you...
600 neutrons.
Huh?
4. 0 miles per hour.
67,000 miles per hour.
At least 3 meters per second.
Cut. Okay. What is the only planet dense enough to float in a bathtub?
The moon.
Jupiter.
Saturn. Venus. Mars.
Jupiter, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Earth, Saturn, Mars, and the Moon, and Pluto. And Earth.
That wasn't that great.
Brilliant.
Excellent. I tell you what, them kids, they were born to run, weren't they? Born to run.
Born to run. Yeah, I love Bruce Strings.
Yeah. Anyway, they were born to run, and that Cameron, he can move like Jagger, can't he?
Can't
he
he
just move.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Springwoods, not Springfields.
No.
Springfields, that's the Simpsons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Simpsons. They're all yellow and funny,
Blue.
aren't they? And blue. Blue rinse cat.
Madge.
Yeah, Madge. Yeah. Springwoods High School in Texas. Houston.
So,
yes,
let's get on to the lockdown.
Okay, carry on.
So, third and final one, 2020.
Third and final one. Yeah.
And this year's theme is going to be all space related.
It's all space
Obviously,
related.
because not only are we teaming up with Springwoods High School, we're teaming up with Houston Space Center.
We are.
In Texas.
And that's a really exciting thing about Houston Space Center, because that's the gateway to the Johnson Space Center.
Space Center, yeah.
And what's special about the Johnson Space Center, Kath?
Well, they were the original mission control, weren't they?
Mission control. So when you remember the term from Apollo 13,
yeah,
we've got a problem, Houston.
Yeah.
That's who they were talking
where they
to.
come from. Yeah.
So it's
communications hub, weren't they, of
so
the space world.
So it's a really big deal, isn't it? This festival is a really big deal. You know, what a great thing to be teaming up with these guys. And also like to give a shout out to Peter Voice and Bev Isaacs and Joël Tabernol from France, because they're also supporting the event. So we've got the Holy Trinity
and Rosie from Belleville, Mexico.
So it's a real worldwide event, collaboration between France and
the US,
the USA, Australia,
and the UK,
and Mexico.
So
it's it's already turning into a real worldwide event. We'd like to encourage you to take part, and you know how to take part. What are the dates, Kath?
The dates for the event are between the 17th and the 22nd, and there are a couple of major dates, the 20th and 21st of November, for some already arranged featured artists to take place at Houston Space Center.
Right, so we've got little features going on and stuff like that, which we'll talk about in the next video, which will happen in a few days' time.
Yeah, if not sooner.
These are lockdown festivals. They're a bit weird, aren't they? They're not like doing a proper street art festival, because you're doing them on your doorstep and stuff. And sometimes it can be difficult to motivate yourself and to keep yourself spirits high. But that's exactly why we do it.
That's the whole purpose for doing it.
The whole point is that there is a beacon of light to all this pessimism.
And again, we're all doing it voluntary, so we're really putting our
heart and
soul
into this. We're all doing it voluntary, and we're all sort of like supporting each other. You know, there's no better way to support each other than to do something creative together. You know, we can't do our normal festivals and events like we used to, but perhaps in the future we will. I mean, we've just had it announced today that there's a new vaccine being developed in America, which is great, and the world has changed a bit in America since the last time we spoke to you.
It's changed quite a lot.
So
well, that's not for this video, is it?
No, it's not for this video, but it might be for a future video or theme or whatever. So we're talking about space-themed events. It can be chalk in art, it can be floor art, it can be done in your own bedroom. And we realise that in Europe in particular, we're in the middle of our winter now. And it's very difficult to get outside and do stuff.
It's quite cold.
Particularly in England, you know. I mean, we might get a good day where we can do that, but if we can't, we'll have to do it inside.
Yeah.
So we can do it on walls and floors and stuff, and whatever we find around the house, and we can do that as well.
Now, there's some themes, Phil, that we might want to just briefly maybe give out to people.
Go ahead.
Start planning early.
Go ahead. What's the themes, Kath?
Well, there's obviously a space theme, but we've got a couple of related themes that some of the students are going to be running with themes through Springwoods.
Yeah.
And the featured artists are going to be running with themes as well. The main top themes will be obviously the ISS, the International Space Station.
Oh yeah.
Artemis, which is the next space program to the moon.
Yeah, what's that? That's the equivalent to what I used to know when I was growing up. Apollo. Yeah, the Apollo program. Remember that?
Yeah.
If you're old enough to remember Apollo.
But Artemis is going to be getting the first woman into space.
Oh right.
And the next
onto the moon, you mean?
Onto the moon.
Yes,
yeah.
onto the moon. So
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, it's onto the moon.
Yeah, it's the moon. It's the Artemis Moon program, and they will be. That's planned for 2024.
And then
the reason
as a platform
to then
go
on
Mars.
to exploration.
Go to
of
Mars, Kath.
planet
Go to Mars.
Mars.
Yes, because we're all going to Mars.
Mm.
Anyway, it's.
But they called it Artemis because obviously Artemis
is who's Artemis?
The twin sister of Apollo.
There you go.
And also the space goddess.
See.
So it's a nice...
Not only are our videos so entertaining and so enlightening, but they're very educational as well. You know, and we. It's a brilliant...
And don't forget the James Webb Space Hubble.
Oh yes.
One of the biggest
Space Hubble.
Space telescope.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Let's rephrase that. And don't forget the James Webb Space Telescope, which is obviously been under construction for some time. One of the largest in the world. One of the most complex to succeed Hubble.
Oh, so it replaces the Hubble telescope?
Well, yeah, it succeeds Hubble, yeah.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
So it's going to be able to do more complicated space exploration, discover new galaxies, new worlds, new stars as they form.
That's amazing. Now, what's incredible about this is that we're doing this from the surface of planet Earth to the extent of the unknown universe, going out as far as anything. And without creativity, you wouldn't have space travel, and you wouldn't have people dreaming up these fantastic new telescopes and new ways of travelling and stuff like that. You wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for creativity.
Exactly.
And so that's where artists can take part, you know, and make a difference to all of this, because it all starts in here, doesn't it? It all starts in our head. And that's where all creativity and all intelligence
like
starts.
Mathematicians and scientists who all have to formulate their ideas and concepts.
Yeah, they do. So where does that leave us, Kath?
I'm just saying, art can be a complicated process.
It can.
Just as much as any science or maths.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd love you to join us for this event. And this new lockdown festival, Spaced Out by UrbanCanvas. We'd love you to join us for our last one of 2020, and won't we be glad to see the back of that then? The end of 2020, and looking forward to a new future. So Katyn's put her notes away there, which is fantastic.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that the James Webb will be launched in 2021. Which should be a good year for all of us.
That's great. Don't forget to sign up, like the page, and join the group, and show your interest in the festival at the events. And we'll share another video with you in a very few days' time. So,
if not sooner,
from Mission Control here in Liverpool, England, in our space bubble known as the Greenhouse, in the shadow of John Lennon's old school.
But we're still looking for Larry the cat.
Oh, he's not arrived. Anyway, next time he might come. So, Larry the cat. We'll introduce you to Larry. He's a very important part of our family. Yes. Until next time, bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Over and out.
Over and out.